all in all, pandemic pregnancy is a lot, especially for your first pregnancy. That's all I have to say. I'm wearing Uggs. I wonder if it's too early for that. I don't care, my feet are cold. So Uggs it is. Uggs it is, people. Oh my gosh, my lip gloss looks so cute. I don't want to put on a mask. Yo, these masks piss me off. Like, I'm tired of wearing masks. I'm tired of having to social distance. I'm just tired. I just want things to be back to normal, but it's just like normal is just not it anymore. So that's what we're dealing with. Oh yeah, let me put my mask on. Shout out to my man's barbershop, Capabilities. You already know. Servy, if you want a blessed ass haircut, you want to look fresh. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ebonee Lala here. I know I have been gone. I don't know why I say that in the beginning of like every video, but honestly, I've been big pregnant. Like, I just can't. There's been so much going on with, you know, me doing all my testing for Sun Life, and then me being pregnant, having to deal with all this extra stuff that comes with it. I just want to talk about really being pregnant during a pandemic and how it's kind of shitty. Like, and it's my first pregnancy, so it's kind of hard. You know, you want to experience it with like your, you know, your mom and your boyfriend and everything. I don't know why I can't find my keys. Where am I going? But I got ready and everything, and right now all I'm doing is literally going to take a blood test. Like, that is what my life is now. Like, I just get ready to go to the doctors mostly, and I have to go alone with everything. The only reason I'm saying that it's kind of tough being pregnant during the pandemic is because like a lot of information and new information that you didn't even think of for pregnancy, like, is literally friggin' happening. Like, and sometimes it's like a little bit overwhelming, especially because you haven't been through it. So when I come back home and I tell my mom all these things that are going on for my pregnancy, she's kind of like, oh, okay. She's like, so how do you feel about that and everything? And I'm just like, it kind of just sucks. Like, I wish she was there for like comforting and stuff, but thankfully my OB is like pretty good, so I have a lot of questions at all times, and like she's really open to answering them and like double checking and like triple checking and everything. So I'm very thankful for that. Like, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for my OB, I'd probably be freaking out. When, what is it, phase 3 I think opened back up, I was able to bring my boyfriend to one appointment. Like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, which is like the beginning of October, and that was his first appointment that he was ever able to even come into and like hear the kid's heartbeat and everything. And then my mom, yo, why did I take this way? I should have took, I took the wrong way. But yeah, and then my mom was just able to come like literally last week. You know, I gotta pay attention to be on the road, you know? You can't be just out here driving like how many? You feel me? Let me put this over, because remember one time a cop stopped me because I had it under my thing, and he's like, oh, you know, that's not safe, and like you could get charged because it's not on correctly, whatever. So now I always keep my seatbelt like this, even if it's kind of uncomfortable. So when I go, I you know, I have to take in all this information and new information. And honestly, my pregnancy it's been good. I don't have any complaints. Like, I was always like a really healthy person, in terms of like, I never really had to do any monitoring of like my body, make sure I'm taking like certain pills and stuff. With my pregnancy, like, the baby took a lot out of me. I actually got diagnosed with gestational diabetes, but like that is a whole nother video. And that was like really overwhelming for me because I never had to like really watch my diet like that. I had to even go to the diabetes clinic. I had to learn how to like prick myself. That'll be another video. I also had to start taking like iron pills and stuff. Never had to take the iron pills. There's just a lot, I guess, happening to my body that I wasn't used to because I never had to monitor myself like that. But obviously due to the baby and to make sure the baby's the healthiest and like I have the best delivery, I had to like sacrifice that stuff. So all in all, pandemic pregnancy is a lot, especially for your first pregnancy. That's all I have to say. I feel like it'd be totally different if it was like regular times, because like, you know, like my mom's super supportive and she's like always there for me, and so is my boyfriend, so I feel like they would have been there more often. But there was times where like, you know, he would just drop me off, or you know, just be in the parking lot waiting to hear like what they have to say. Some people for the ultrasound, they're pretty nice about like, you know, maybe letting him FaceTime in, but then there's others that are like super strict about like no phones allowed, like this is private and blah 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 and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, but like this is my man. Like I always said, can my husband come? Because you know, when you say husband, they always be like, oh, your husband, like okay, you know, it's more legit, like, you know. And even so, husband, it no work. You can't work with husband either. Like it doesn't, like nothing really works. They're all like, oh no, like safety precautions, sorry, like we're not trying to have that. Okay, whoa, why is there a beer, please? Like I took the longest route. Like I'm just you know, I took the longest route because I'm talking. So annoying. But that is basically all, because I know a lot of people have been asking me like how I'm feeling and stuff. When I tell you, hearing those things about myself, like gestational diabetes and, you know, a little bit of iron deficiency, and like I never had those kind of problems before. Even when I was on birth control, I never really had any issues with it, like with the extra hormones. But I guess like this is like the real extra hormones, and it definitely counteracts with my body and everything. But I'll definitely get into detail in another video about like the gestational diabetes and everything, because it's just, you know what, it's just so scary. It's a scary thing to think about dealing with, because there could be problems like afterwards, like when you're not pregnant, and you can be diagnosed with like type 2 and everything like that, which is crazy to me, because even when I used to go to when I always go to the doctors, like everybody goes to the doctors, never once have that ever been brought up to me. Like, you know, my levels are usually really good. Just a lot of information to take in. I'm just thankful that I have like a good amount of people around me that are super supportive of my pregnancy, supportive of the new changes in my life and stuff, because you know, like people don't think it's a lot. Like, you know, obviously to you it's a lot. I was extra emotional because I'm like, oh my god, my life's turned upside down. Like I can't do this, I can't eat that, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. And bruh, you guys know my love of food, my love of everything. I can eat the whole place down. And like I have no allergies or anything, so I love trying new things. Like I love pastries and stuff. I just love everything. Like I could really eat. Okay, I could friggin' eat. Like that's all I have to say. I'm finally here. Like when I tell you this place is like literally 5 minutes from my house. I don't know why it took me so long to get here. I was like taking some big ass detour. Pregnancy brain. All right. Well, I'm here now. Other than that, just like pray for me, guys, for my delivery. You know, that vaginal birth, that no epidural, okay? And we'll see how it goes. Because obviously your body's gonna tell you what you can and can't do. But obviously, I know the man above, he got me. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Deuces.